What up, family? God bless. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting cooked on Battlefield. I was losing almost all my gunfights. I was getting like 6 to 10 kills a game. It was ridiculous. I absolutely had to do something about this. So I went like on a 2-hour controller setting tweaking rampage. I started winning gunfights more consistently, and I went from 6 to 10 kills to 25, 30 kills a game. So if you've been looking for controller settings and you haven't been able to find them, look no further, because I got you. Now, before we get started, I'm going to say this. In terms of movement, Battlefield is much different than Call of Duty. So if you out here trying to play Battlefield but move as a Call of Duty player, it's going to be a tough task. You got to take part of Call of Duty, part of Battlefield, put it together, and make the ultimate fusion. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed. After you put these settings in, you're going to be like Goku, straight out the hyperbolic time chamber. All right, no more wasting time. We're going to go into our options, and we're going to go into the controller tab. Soon as you get in here, on the bottom right, you're going to see an edit settings button, and we're going to go in there. All right, once you're in here, the first thing you want to click on is controller settings. We're going to modify these. Your infantry aim sensitivity is going to be 45. This setting is going to control your movement sensitivity and also your aim sensitivity. I've seen a lot of people asking if there's a different setting to adjust your aim down sight sensitivity, and there is, so stick with me. Field of view is going to be 120. You want to see as much as you can. Now, the uniform infantry aiming, I have it on. Now, this setting right here, I had to do some research, I'm not going to lie. This is the best way I can help you understand this. When you're aiming and you're keeping with the target, we'll call that aim shift. So whether you're hip firing or whether you're aim down sights, your aim shift when you're aiming at people stays the same no matter the distance. This is supposed to help build muscle memory, and it makes your aim feel more consistent. And your reactions and your adjustments in gunfights are going to be more reliable. I saw a lot of people asking about the zoom sensitivity coefficient as well. Now, this one is going to scale your aim sensitivity based on your screen's aspect ratio. Now, the 16:9 aspect ratio is common for most screens, especially for TVs, monitors, and laptops. So based on this, you want to put your coefficient at 178. Infantry aim assist 100, infantry aim assist slowdown 100, infantry aim assist zoom snap 100. Your soldier aim input curve, you want to have it at standard. Your stick input acceleration, have it at standard. Aiming left and right acceleration, just set it at 50. In the movement section, I just have the double tap forward sprint set to sprint. In the zoom section, I have my vertical aim ratio set to 30. So this setting right here controls how sensitive your up and down aiming is compared to your horizontal aiming. I have mine set to 30 because it helps me control my vertical recoil, and it makes my up and down slower than my left and right. If you want your aim to be much snappier and all over the place so that you can have that freedom, then of course you want to set this to a higher setting. Throughout my playtime with Call of Duty, I wasn't really doing any like vertical aiming like this, so I didn't feel the need to set that to be fast. Usually when I'm aiming here. I'm not really going like this too much. My infantry zoom aim sensitivity, I have it set to 90. Now this right here controls your ADS sensitivity. I have mine set to 90 because it slows down just a little bit and it makes my aim more precise. This is what works for me. The 1.25 aim sensitivity, I left it alone. The other section, I left everything the same except for interact and reload. Prioritize interact. Now we're gonna back out of here, and then we're gonna scroll all the way down to other, and we're gonna go into controller tuning. Once we're in here, I turn my controller vibration off. I'm not a big fan of that, so that's where we're at with that. And then you have the controller left stick and then the controller right stick. This is where you're gonna adjust your dead zones. My center dead zone, I have it set to 5. My axial dead zone, I have it set to 10. And my max, I have it set to 40. This helps me keep nice and steady when I'm strafing as I'm shooting and aiming. Now on the right stick, I have the center dead zone set to 10. My axial dead zone set to 10. And my max input set to 100. I have my center dead zone on my right stick set to 10. Because when I had it set to 0, I found that when I was making those minimal adjustments while aiming down sight, I was having troubles keeping control. So with a center dead zone of 10, it requires a little more input. So it helps me be more accurate with my aim. And when I hit my right stick, it's not going all over the place. Again, this is what's working for me. The next section here is the controller triggers. I have it set to 0505 for the fastest response time when I'm aiming down sight and when I'm shooting. Other than that, I didn't touch anything else. I'm not messing with the gyro. I'm not messing with the flick look. Although I was watching some videos on that and it looks crazy. I might make something on this. I'm not sure. I'm not using this at the moment. So these are the settings for better movement and aim. I hope that this was really helpful for y'all. Let me know if this worked out for you in the comments below. I'm always trying to be as helpful as can be. I don't want you guys spending hours and hours tweaking your controller settings. I want you guys able to just go right into the game and have fun, man. Make sure you follow the page for more on Battlefield 6, and I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless.